Hey guys, welcome back. This is Target with some more Quake 2 CTF action. Today's matchup is between T and S. I believe T, the player, actually played in the first game of this series. Unfortunately, he had a really bad connection, and so he ended up getting subbed out by Waster. Big shout out to Waster and anybody else that's subbed in this competition to kind of allow this competition to go on. So thanks to everybody that was able to sub any game. It really helped move everything along. So yeah, the map is Merrick CTF underscore 21. The reason I didn't cast the other game is because it was B6 CTF again, and I didn't want to cast that 3 times in a row. So starting out, looks like they're trading quad a little bit here. I never got to watch this game, so this is my first time watching it, and so not 100% sure what happens. Looks like Waster, W exclamation mark, has auto dock, and he's just kind of waiting for armor here. Good idea, you know, doesn't want to maybe lose dock. He's trying to help his flag carrier out with some spam rockets. Unfortunately, I don't think he hit any of them, but still able to get Rust, I think it is. Rust also wanted to mention he used to be on T's team, and then he ended up changing over to Stan's team. I think this is the first time they've played each other since then. So nice tech swap there by, I guess Waster gave an auto dock to Yoda. In that situation, I actually probably would have told Yoda to kill himself. And that way Waster would have still had auto dock and, you know, could have continued on. So flag carrier does go down, flag gets returned, and Yaoz is able to make the first cap. So so far, Red's kind of been controlling quad, it seems like, and you know, they've been able to control techs, and so that's been working out for them. Yoda's trying to do some grappling there, but he's no match for Yaoza, so Yaoza is able to take him out, and was able to grab those health packs. He's now back to full health. He was very low there for a while when he had flag. I think he was down to under 10 health, so it took him a while to kind of get filled up again. So looks like right now we've got Yaoza playing on defense by himself, looks like, and Yoda's been attacking by himself. Now it looks like Waster's on defense as well. For those of you that are not familiar, Waster is a European player. He's a European as well. He comes over to our server to play. That's why he has such a high ping, and so very good player. I think if he had, you know, a sub 20 health or sub 50 ping or something like that, I think he'd probably be, you know, one of the best players on the server. I mean, he already is one of the best players on the server. So he has quad right now, brought it back to base, able to do some chaining there. Playing very defensive, the red team is right now. A lot of the times you want to be bringing, you know, quad on offense. Looks like he's subbing over to Disruptor Shield, so it means he likely is staying on offense with the, or staying on quad anyway. It's good to kind of use Disruptor Shield if you get quad, and then that way if, you know, you get shot a couple times, you're not going to die instantly. So following Bonkers here, he's got haste. Got to be careful here a little bit. Got a little bit aggressive there with haste. Could have worked out badly for him. So I think quad's coming up shortly. Red team's kind of going to middle just to try and, you know, spam the quad. Looks like Waster was taken out, so was Bonkers, so a bunch of techs down in middle. It looks like quad got swapped maybe again. See a blue player heading toward his own window, so he might be trying to attack through water. Yoda doing a good job kind of killing the enemy teammates. He doesn't attack through water. He ends up bringing quad home, and I believe that was Rust. Still has quad. Sounds like he's got auto dock as well, so at that point it looks like he might have been able to, or might have been attacking base. I'm not 100% sure. Looks like Stan was able to pick up the flag. Following Dash at this point. He's trying to attack base with just the railgun. Doesn't have anything else. Stan gets taken out, so still 1-0, 12 minutes left to play. So pretty close game so far. Looks like there's a bit of a tech swap. One player gets shot in the process, but Dash ends up getting taken out. So by the looks of things, Blue is able to recover a couple of those techs. Looks like they have Doc and Amp at base, and they're swapping it out so that armor is transferred over. Waster was able to grab quad, kind of clear middle it looks like, and so Bonkers was able to escape with the flag, go through water, and able to grab another cap. So 2-0 at this point. 11 minutes left to play. Even though they don't have very good tech control, Red's been able to get a couple caps out of it. So just because of quad control, really able to control quad even without some of the better techs, it would seem. So looks like Bonkers is on the offensive here again. Just grabbed Mega, so he's going to try and maybe go grab Flag. Does grab Flag, but Rocket and some chain, and he's taken out again. So sounds like Rust has auto dock at this point. Maybe getting ready to stack up so we can go for quad. That's Blue's goal, should be Blue's goal right now, is to get quad away from Waster and maybe use it to do some offense, which they can use to maybe get some caps. So Bonkers goes down, Waster goes down, Dash goes down, and it looks like I think that's Rust. I was talking earlier that you know, we should maybe use Doc to grab quad, and it sounds like that's what he's done. Attacking with super shotgun, has Stan helping him out with the railgun, and so they're going to be attacking base here. Looks like Bonkers is responding with Hyper Blaster, trying to do a little bit of damage, but I don't think he did very much. And so Stan's able to grab Flag. Looks like all the players on T are getting taken out. It sounds like Auto Dock and Disruptor Shield are with the Flag Carrier, so looks like the Flag Carrier had Disruptor Shield, and he was able to survive a little bit of punishment and get the flag capture. So 3 major techs on the blue side, and so the only tech I think they may not have is Haste. I'm not sure, but it sounds like they have Amp and Doc and obviously Disruptor Shield. So Stan's able to grab grab quad. He gets taken out. Waster's playing a little bit of defense, doesn't have any techs or anything, and so he's trying to do some chaining. Is able to kill, looks like Stan. Kind of watching for quad maybe. Grabs the mega health, has 50 armor, so he's not in any major danger of dying. Looks like a couple of his teammates are also playing defense. So again, it looks like the red team has been kind of playing a little bit more defensive, trying to grab quad. When they don't grab quad, run back to base. Even when they did grab quad, bring it back to base. And so there's Haste. That's the only tech that we're missing. So I think 3 techs to 1. Haste or Disruptor Shield, I don't know which is worse in this map, but they're definitely the 2 weaker of the techs. And so Blue has really got very good control of techs so far this game. Unfortunately, they're still down on caps, so it hasn't worked that well for them. And I'm guessing that quad's coming up any second here. Looks like blue quad, so they have to be, red has to be careful. Waster trying to shoot a grenade there. He'll likely be starting to spam grenades here. Trying his best to not let quad get in. Hits him with a couple grenades, I think, and so quad player now has to be kind of careful of not getting taken out. Nice rail though, and so that health that he lost, I'm pretty sure he has auto dock, which he does. He's back to full health. It recovered pretty quick, and so he can take a shot or 2 in the back. It doesn't matter. And so flight carrier Dash able to escape into water. Rust is on him. Super shotgun would be a little bit better. It doesn't matter. Stan was on the other side and then ends up taking him out. Red players though in blue base, that's 2 of them right there, plus the flight carrier just escaped. And so again, Rust is full health, but doesn't pursue any more than he has to, and he's just kind of hanging out in base, which is a good idea. His teammates are able to get quad. They catch flight carrier in middle, miss the rail though, and so flight carrier is able to grab mega health. Doesn't know where quad is, so he's got to be a little bit careful. Rust is full health, so he's pursuing. It's in his base, so why not? Waster doesn't have any techs whatsoever, so Rust is just going to continue to pursue. There's no reason not to, you know, take pot shots at the enemy flight carrier. He's full health. Every time he gets hit, he regens to full health. So now it looks like Waster was able to land a couple shots on him, but Rust was still able to take him out. So his flag has been returned. Now he's getting low. Has to be a little bit careful here. A little bit of danger. That health is slowly regaining. Misses his rocket, and so Red's been doing a good job of at least getting the flag at a base, making the flag carrier pursue. And so they've got another return, but another flag steal. And so it seems like they may finally be able to get the flag return, and finally get a cap. So Blue had to work hard for that one, but they're able to tie it up with only 6 minutes left to play. And like I said, they've had the tech control. Looks like they've got quad control, and so it's really changed around since the first of the game, where Red seemed to have all the techs. Now it's Blue with all the techs and using it to grab quad. So good job on Blue to kind of turn this game around. And so here we've got 8x Chain. He's full health, full armor, and so he's using that to play defense. It's going to be really hard to get into base, especially when it sounds like Doc has been trying to grab quad whenever they can. So we'll see if Red's able to grab quad maybe and use it to do some damage. So again, just following Alp here at this point. He's just kind of hanging out in defense. Not much going on at this point, so looks like maybe he's going to go and help with quad. Quad spawns. Looks like it was a Blue player that got it. There's lots of red in middle though. Nice rail by him, and so he decides to return back to base, grab those health. Needs more armor, but he's not in any real danger. Maybe get a check for Mega. There's a red player in his water, so nice grenade by him. Another red player grabs flag. Yeah, was doing some pretty keen grappling. He would have been a lot better off if he could have grabbed that Mega health, but it wasn't meant to be. So I'm not sure why he's not returning the flag. Finally does return it. Maybe he's just waiting for Alp to get home. Nice chaining there by Alp. Looks like there's red players everywhere. They're able to take him down. Two quick rails in succession, and they're able to take him down. So Blue has now finally lost Amp. Nice rocket there by Waster. Good follow-up rail by Bonkers, able to take out Alp. And so Waster's very low at this point. No tech to speak of. Two Blue players on his case. He decided to retreat back into Blue base, but that was obviously not a smart move. But he was able to escape. He's seen the Blue flag carrier there, but there was nothing he could do about it, so he just kept going. Waster, as far as I know, does not use Vent, and so unless he's got a keybind, he wouldn't be able to call out positions for his teammates. Flag does get returned. Quad is in base there, and so Stan's able to get the flag capture with only 4 minutes left to play, and so makes it 3-2. I wanted to mention that in the other game, the actual final score was 3-2. That was B6 CTF, and Stan's team did come out the victors. As I said, T actually played that first game, but he had major packet loss from what I understand, and so it wasn't a very good game for him, and so that's why he ended up getting a sub. So Stan goes into base, there's nothing there. Two enemies are chasing him down and end up killing him, so it looks like quad's coming up yet. It just came up, and so Blue is able to get that. They're able to take down Disruptor Shield. Just kind of chilling out in middle at this point. Looks like Red's playing 3D. Maybe not the wisest decision with only 3 minutes left to play. They should maybe be trying to go and grab a cap, but who knows? Strategy might work out for them if they're able to get the flag carrier across map somehow. And nice rail there into Stan's back. He's able to get out of the base. Sees a red player in front of him. Has to be a little bit careful. He's able to do some chaining, but Stan's able to get the cap. So 4-2 at this point. Obviously, 3 defenders didn't work out too well for them. Stan's sitting at home with haste. Doesn't have any armor, only 31 health, so he's got to be a little bit careful. But Red needs to really put on some pressure at this point before it's too late. Looks like they're already spamming middle. They need next quad. I think they ended up getting it. They did end up getting it. Now they need to kind of maybe put on some pressure, get some techs, maybe even give up on defense here for a little while and just try all in on the offense, see if you can get some of those techs and kill the flag carrier on the way back. Nice rocket there, nice follow-up rocket. Rust is very low at this point, trying to do some fancy grappling. He's able to get by the red player, but ends up getting taken out in the hallway. So Bonkers has the flag at this point. That Amp is stuck in that funny little spot where you can't get it. So Bonkers has made it across the middle. Looks like his teammates are there to defend it, and he's able to get a cap. So 2 minutes left to play. He's going to maybe try and go and rush across and get another one. He's able to get 100, and he decides maybe to wait for quad. I think he might have been better off going through the water, but time will tell. Only 1 minute left to play. They need to grab that flag and get it across map as soon as possible. I don't know that they should really be worrying about quad. Enemy quad, they end up getting it back. He's got Disruptor. Now he really needs to attack. 40 seconds left to play. 45 seconds, sorry. And so he needs to get in there, grab the flag as soon as possible. I don't know if he realizes how little bit of time there is left. Needs to grab a gun, get out of there, maybe shoot some rockets. I think he has a rocket launcher, gets taken out. And so I think that's going to be it, guys. 25 seconds left at this point. I don't know that they're going to be able to get another cap. That was their best opportunity, I think. And so I wouldn't be surprised if all 4 players right now on the blue team wouldn't be playing defense. 10 seconds left, it's pretty much game over. So pretty close game, right down to the wire. I think Red had a better strategy at the start, but it kind of fell apart on them in the middle. They started losing quads, and that really just ended up steamrolling them. So good job by Blue to grab those techs and use them to their advantage. And so very good game. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.